The highlight for Joseph Smith Jr. on April 6, 1830, was not when his new church, the Church of Christ, was officially organized near Fayette, New York. Nor was it when he was sustained by the 40 or so attendees as the faith's first elder. It was not even when he received a new revelation that declared in God's own words that he shalt be called a seer and translator and prophet and apostle of Jesus Christ. Such revelatory texts were common by this point. The highlight came when Smith saw his father's 6'2" frame emerge from the water, a baptism that signified the aged seeker's religious commitment, an ordinance that made his family whole. The younger Joseph embraced Joseph Sr. as soon as his father exited the water, still dripping. Joseph Jr. was 2 inches shorter than him and had a full head of brown hair, a large nose, and heavy eyelashes. Neither man could keep his composure. "Oh, my God," the son exclaimed, "I have lived to see my own father baptized into the true Church of Christ." Lucy Mack Smith, mother of the prophet and wife of the baptized, later recalled that Joseph Jr. buried his head in his father's chest and wept like an infant. His joy seemed to be full, a fellow participant noted. The emotional scene was the culmination of decades of events within a single household. Just a few years before, the Smiths were a family divided by religion, beset by financial difficulties, and faced with an uncertain future. Now they shared a singular belief, were united in purpose, and claimed a network of supporters. The Smith family experienced this shift just as America's young republic emerged as a dynamic marketplace for commerce, ideas, and religion. The newly formed United States offered both opportunity and instability. Citizens were afforded the chance to move, experiment, succeed, and just as often fail within a nation that prioritized the individual over the community. This is the age of severance, of dissociation, of freedom, declared another of the era's prophets, Ralph Waldo Emerson. While enticing for some, this propulsive environment wrought chaos for many. The American people were divided into an almost endless variety of religious factions, wrote one British visitor. The new Church of Christ was just one attempt to restore order and belonging, even as it took advantage of the period's liberality. The family of Joseph Sr. and Lucy Mack Smith felt the consequences of this new culture more than most. They had been tossed to and fro upon the waves of religious change, economic turmoil, and societal transformation. But out of those trials came a new prophet visited by God, ordained by angels, and empowered to translate an ancient record. It is my duty to say to you that the need was never greater of new revelation than now, blasted Emerson to a shocked gathering of Harvard ministers-to-be in 1837.